despite what people say. Because when someone gives me an example of how they are being loving, I can pose a question and say, well, here's the consequence and the trade-off of your behavior, which that means that you neglected and ignored these other good works that you could have been doing, for example. So that's the challenge for me in general. So it wasn't all stroke. Um, it's also, hopefully, this video includes um, the challenge and makes people a little uncomfortable as well. Um, so, hope you have a good one. Let me know. Join my Discord. Let me know if you care about the long form stuff. I'm just trying to produce more. I'm trying to have a better density of signal over noise. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to do.
yeah, the 5 minute videos are a lot better. The 5 minute videos are a lot better, Gavin. Thank you. We like that. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Hello and God. Hello and welcome. Today is just the writer's room stream because, as I'm sure you've already marked on the notifications for upcoming streams, in the morning, in the days to come, there's gonna be the beggars and buskers and grifters and the shills stream, and getting in preparing for that. I had this notion for a grift segment, and I wanted to work on it. So I thought I'd just do it live in case anybody else wanted to help with it, and it would be fun. So welcome. I didn't here. I have to click on things. Here's oh goodness
I
gracious.
think there's.
Nope. Here's some of Grail Country's open chat from earlier.
Here's one thing.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. You know, like if you and I haven't gotten much further, but when I do, I'll let you know. But you know, if Soloviev is right that matter and spirit are the same thing, two sides of the same coin, then matter has to be transformed, and spirit is higher.
Spiritual bodies, right?
That is why the resurrection is a physical body.
Yeah.
So glad you asked, Bongers. There's this guy that was on my channel, biggest dude so far. He's also been on Lex Friedman, so that's my new claim to fame, right? And he goes on with Pastor Paul and says grifters twice, and I get triggered. So now there's going to be a commercial for the Church of the Optimal Grip, and I'm going to write that commercial and maybe record it today in this stream, and then like run it as a segment in the morning stream next week when everything gets all more serious. More serious. Hello, Josh. Thanks for lurking. Look, Josh said he was lurking, everybody. If you say you're lurking, I might show that. Yes, you can. You can. I don't, what do I care? You're an adult. Okay, so there's that. There's not going to be any savings throws today because it's a writer's room stream, and I don't know, I said once, maybe, there's no, I recorded, I changed it to this. It used to be right here, but now it says knowledge, optimal grip engineering is kind of going to be in the commercial, so that's good, we'll just leave that running. Here's them feeding the ducks. Oh, that's helpful, don't you think? Oh, wait, can you see? There he is, guys. He's ready to swing into action at any moment. Ready to swing into action at any moment. Lobster Monkey Rascal on the attic staircase cord. Oh, goodness. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturn day. A wonderful Saturn day. I've been having audio problems, so I don't know. How is it today? I've taken the hootenanny out, and now I'm just holding it like a ball in my hand, to which I preach to you. I don't know. Okay. Thanks. Oh, bongers. I miss being able to just, like, stream everything. It's so restricted over here. I mean, okay, so there's hi. Are you overwhelmed? Being overwhelmed is a shortage in your capacity of care. Your capacity of care is also known as your cock. If you have a little capacity of care, you're easily overwhelmed. Here at the Church of the Optimal Grip, we can help you increase the size of your capacity of care. I don't know. It's a little vulgar. I think. Here's some more good Christian stuff to wash it out.
Well, it's a spiritual body. That's like what is physical.
Well, it's
like
physical.
that's the.
He eats. He does all the things that a human being, a physical, non-eternal.
Well, I almost objected to David, and this is what I was gonna say. This is what I was gonna say to him, because
Why are you advertising a website in my chat? Bong, I said you could do your dabs, and now you're advertising some website? I don't know if that's appropriate. Here at the Church of the Optimal Grip, we'll do a personality assessment to help you determine the ecology of practices that best engineer your character for an optimal grip on reality. No Jesus anywhere, we promise. I don't know if trying to improv. Okay. Let's run a commercial, shall we?
Hey there, I'm Chad the Alcoholic, and the creator of the Friday Morning Nameless channel. I'd like to welcome you to join us for the latest and greatest and most up-to-date information about all the things happening in this corner of the internet. I want to thank you for your time and your attention.
And it's not even dope beats, huh, Pet Gal? So check this out. Chad's channel's kinda back, but he only puts up some things. There's only some things now. I went to look for that story of that he took from David Hoffman about that lady who had her son made her, and then they let her die for it. And I couldn't find it. But here's this.
Keep with the blue and poo on the rouge. Are you tired of the same old sane and predictable smooth living? Are these old structures and institutions an insult to your security and intelligence? Do you lean on words like homogamy, heterodoxy, freedom, and oppression to hammer home your opinions? Are you the type to hop on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even more obscure platforms to cajole, or when necessary go all caps, to defend your position or to change minds or denigrate? Have you lost faith in the norm? Will you say that you will go to any lengths to make this world a better place, but no you won't? For you, is all democratized unity a stepping stone to get what you want and feel better?
Is democratized unity a stepping stone to get what you want and feel better about yourself? Well, opponent processing might be right for you. Talk to your local acolyte from the Church of the Optimal Grip. Okay, you guys got any ideas? You're in the writer's room now, you know, it's we offer an ecology of we have menu, a fine menu of ecology of practices for you to choose from, and you're better able to choose from it after completing our monetized personality assessment course and meditation practice. No, meditation's free. Yeah, meditation's free. And once you're a tier 4 person, you begin to experience the participatory knowing of having the optimal grip on reality, with which you can then pull toward you the reality you want and release away the reality you do not want. And
About
no, give me some pet cow. He's in the chat. He showed up. I have to still put Chris because he's not famous enough. He's I don't know, guys. We did the cuteness thing. Here's him talking to Karen back in the day.
I've been saying that the materialists have to walk around in the desert for the next 40 years because they have this objective reality that it's going over the head, and they're married to the idea because this is it, objective reality. It can be seen. All we need is the enlightenment and rationality, and by just being purely rational and looking at data, we can see objective reality. And this is like a type of idea that's so deeply rooted in people's consciousness that you watch like Peterson and Krauss or whoever, they aren't hearing each other. And I've been saying, like, it's going to take 40 years, it's going to take a generation because of how deep that's in. And especially when you think about what people's what's the word, incentives are, and like there's like, and it'd be so nice and convenient if we could just have this objective world, but we can't. And unfortunately, I really like, first time I heard it was from Mark Lefevre on your channel of intersubjectivity or interobjectivity. I can't remember, but it's in other words, like the objectivity between us all that we can.
Like, does Karen say something at some point? Let's see if we can find a spot where he lets the lady talk. She might be. Her hand is moving. That's usually a sign that someone is speaking when they move their hand. Hey, everybody, welcome.
Because
this is a special stream. You get +3 bonus indigo to next saves. Like, next time there's a savings throw, +3 to whichever one you pick, because it's indigo. For being here watching the stream. If you've said something in the Hive Mind chat, then you get +5 to next saves. There's no saves today. No, nothing to save today.
Because we're hitting all these dead ends within material reality, and we don't know why. And it's because materiality is not even the beginning of the show, like with what you're saying, right? Like you're saying, like, all this material reality is some type of reflection of something else that's trying to emerge. That is within something else, right? Is that basically it?
Well,
You know, and it says it right there, but I'm not looking right there. I'm looking at the camera. But yes, there's already been people running his episodes of stuff through the Chat GPT, so I'm positive we can, but you can tell it to format it as a list of commandments, because you know, like that great episode that here actually. Let me find. Well, no, I'm gonna let Karen talk, and then I'll find that what you call it of yours, Chris. You know the one. You know the one.
I was thinking about this today, that um, what came into my mind was mathematics is an icon. Mathematics properly understood is an icon. It's a way of seeing through into a bigger reality. And even most mathematicians will say that there is a mathematical universe filled with mathematical truths that we don't yet know, that are knowable and that can be reached. And physics, it has the same thing. Physics is an icon properly understood, because there is a universe.
Whoa, we got a good question, ladies and gentlemen. We got a good question. Ecology of practices. What does this look like when enacted, and what's the goal? Well, you see, first, as part of the character assessment, we determine your propensities for certain wrong thinkings, and then the errors of thought, things like your delusions of grandeur or your overcriticality or those sort of things. And then we find the practices that best alleviate your specific conditions, and then facilitate your involvement in the practice for a nominal psychotechnology. I don't know, man. Icons are iconic. I think if we get the beggars and grifters stream out the way and done proper, then the next real thing we should probably do is look into tulpas, because like Mia Tulpa is a beautiful title. So oh yeah, I was gonna find that thing that Chris did. Here, have a casino while you wait. Look, I'm clicking things.
What a sunny day, you'll find me on a big rock basket. Normally I need the shape, but that's all I've been having. I need the world way more than one needs me in it. If not for you, I'd run away and not admit it. I disappeared into an empty dark casino. I gambled everything, lost it incognito. And no one knows I'm broken, breaking promises still. And that's until my comic books up my angle.
Chris, Pat Cow. I searched for agency, because you know the one I'm looking for. I searched for agency and I didn't find it, but I did find three things. Three things came up with the search for agency, and four. Share this tab instead. Let them see it. Let them see it. Okay, here. The supercalifragilistic, that one. Missing the stop sign with Lefebvre, and our old ancient discussion. So I thought, because of the power of the mighty Pap, the Pap monster, the past authoring program monster, I thought I'd go ahead and run some of this. Here's the 33rd Temple minute. No.
But I think we have the disassociation that I went through. I could say is screen induced. I mean, self-induced, sure, but screen induced. And like families sit in the room, like they plug themselves up into the cloud, like their bodies are all in the room, but they're in the cloud in different places. They're not, you know, and we have to find the value again in raising people, being in the room with people, spending attention on a one-to-one basis. Meanwhile, we can't because Daddy says we have to stay in our rooms so nobody gets a cold.
Yeah, well,
I'm just I'm
That was back when Daddy said we had to stay in our rooms so nobody got a cold.
let's build a third temple, guys. I mean,
that's what the
either
black box is for. It's the first brick.
It's the first brick of the third. That's maybe. I don't know. Please explain, Christian people, what we're supposed to think about that black cube, because I don't understand. But it's either paintball for Jesus or let's build a third temple already. Because this is like, there's like, I see nowhere to aim. Like with my worldview, there's nowhere to aim. There's like I wanted to get into it because this Gnosticism and this transhumanism is not the same. I mean, you got the foundational, like, okay, so in the great video talk I did with Jacob Federucci, which you can find at the link Chris is going to put here, it's like we break it down to Christianity versus Gnosticism. Is Christianity says we're going to bring the kingdom to this place, and Gnosticism says this place is shite. Let's go inward and get the hell back up to the realms where we belong. And
which, by the way, the Christians act like it's the second one's true. By the way,
yeah, it's like it's sort of like
the Christians act like Gnostics.
They do,
and the Antichrist act like Christians in that sense.
See, like the way Federucci said Christians are supposed to act about bringing the kingdom to earth is like the spiel the Christians operate under is like we just have to wait it out until Jesus comes fixes. So I don't know if that's Gnosticism or Christianity, but the main difference is like whether or not this place is supposed to be shite. Like Christians are apparently supposed to believe that this is where the kingdom is gonna be.
Oh, I think I lost you for a second.
So let me ask you about this. So now all of a sudden, the network, everyone's a TV station.
It really works well when the actual orientation is love.
The very processes that make us intelligently adaptive also make us vulnerable to self-deceptive, self-destructive behavior.
Care, capacity to be agents, being a self-organizing, self-correcting, self-optimizing. Care, capacity to be agents, self-developing, evolving process. Care to create the conditions of meaning making. Care to create the conditions of meaning making. What we're actually engaging in, is agape.
Each of us has an angel.
Agape is to love for its own sake, the process. Because my valuing of it does not constitute it into existence. I emerge from it and participate in it. We have to care about the conditions that make any caring possible. And your situational awareness, the states of consciousness you get access to, ultimately depend on your character.
Well, that's a lot to swallow.
That when we care to create the conditions of meaning making because we find them inherently valuable, because that is constitutive of our capacity to be agents and to value anything else. When we're doing that,
you see that part there is really one of his best descriptions of the capacity of care that we increase the size of here at the Church of the Optimal Grip. And this, I think, is probably the best product of the corner from whatever year that was.
actually engaging in is agape.
It's love.
Let's remember this. We've lost the nomological, this deep sense of coherence and connectedness.
You know,
we lost.
I think one of the biggest problems with this whole movement toward this agape nonsense is the fact that the word agape is way too close to agape, and that's a porn search term, and it's gonna be problematic or useful. I guess it could be useful if we
The normative order, sense of significance, depth, through self-transcendence. As we've lost this, right, we have a worldview again in which we don't belong, in which our projects don't belong. It's something that people are already doing.
Each of us has an angel.
We can address the process of alienation through the cultivation of communitas. We can respond to existential entrapment by the cultivation of gnosis.
Gnosticism is a perennial heresy.
The process of meaning making is the process of being a person. Process of being a person. Mind is not program, software, or rule-bound manipulation of.
That was fabulous. Extra points for Petcow. Petcow for this moment right here.
A person. Process of being a person.
Right here.
Mind is not program,
That one.
software,
That one,
or rule-bound
Petcow. Way to go.
manipulation of symbols. Instead, the mind arises through immediate coping with the world. Immediate coping with the world. Immediate coping with the world. The way we are evolving the sensory motor loop, right? So that we deal with the problems at hand. Think about how this just sings to everything we've been doing here.
Offer you an opportunity to
Participate in the Alien Salience project.
It's love.
Thank you, Chris. That's fabulous. And also, finally, actually, the big morning stream also has my official for the Alien Salience project. And then we're gonna go into beggars, buskers, grifters, and shills. Very exciting. Clearly, this whole record a commercial for the Church of the Optimal Grip thing is not happening on today's stream. If you've got any ideas, suggestions, whatever, for one I can get done before the stream on Monday, well, that'd be great. Meanwhile, I hope you're having a great Saturday. Thanks to everybody who showed up in the look at that, Tom Wright's up in there. Remember that's 5 Indigo saving throw bonus to the next stream. For anybody who chatted in the Hive Mind, it's a +3 as usual. If you comment on it below on the replay, we love the replay watchers. We really do. We really do.
Do you have anything you want to say in conclusion?
No, sir. No, sir. I think that's all for today. Thanks, everybody. Happy New Year still. For the rest of this month, I get to use this. Okay, bye-bye.